Scorpio, this is Joanna from Tarot with Joanna, here to do another reading. Hello, hello, hello. So Scorpio, in today's reading, I am going to give you two of the Denise Lynn Oracle cards, going to do your reading and then clarify it. Whenever you see any of my readings, whether it's a new reading, late reading, you know, whatever it is, it's the right time for you to see it. That's the right time to see it. And you can claim it, if not, leave it, okay? So here we go, you guys. Let's see what's going on. Scorpio, take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is for Scorpio. Two cards, please, for Scorpio. All right, Scorpio, let's see what's going on. So it says, journey by moonlight, believe in the magic. Wow. So really believe that anything is possible, okay? Like really keep your faith, believe that, you know, things are going to fall into place for you. You know, really believe in that because they are, okay? You have the stepping into power. You are beyond strong measure. You are strong beyond measure. Definitely. You can handle anything that comes your way. I've seen you go through so much and then still rise above it. Okay, so just know that. You are very strong-willed. You are very strong-willed. You can handle anything that comes your way. So let's see what's going on, Scorpio. Whew. Let's see. Take what resonates with you, Scorpio, and leave the rest. This is going to be for Scorpio. Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio. One for the current. One for the situation. One for the past. One for, oh, okay. Oh, it's hidden. I'll take these two. They popped out. One for the hopes and fears. One for what you need to work on. I'm sorry, what you need to do now. Sorry, Spirit. What you need to work on. And the outcome. What is the outcome? Wow. Okay. These are new cards, by the way. Aren't they pretty? Look at that. They're beautiful. All right, let's see what's going on. Take what resonates with you and leave the rest. So you do start off with the Ace of Wands, which is very nice. This is happening now. You are definitely on a new journey, new path, so it's good. You do have the Page of Wands. You're ready for this. You're ready for everything that's coming through. They're asking you to keep your faith, to believe in yourself, be optimistic, okay? And then you have the Four of Swords here. I'm sorry, the Five of Swords. In the past, you know, maybe you were angry about a lot of things. You were frustrated. You know, you were always in your mind about it. We will see why it's there. It's in the past, so we'll leave it in the past also. You do have the Six of Pentacles and you have the Five of Pentacles. Wow. Okay, so I do feel what's hidden, what's something that you're not seeing is that maybe you're definitely overgiving yourself. I feel like you could have been also been giving too much of your finances away, or just like, you know, something has to do with your finances here. But I do feel like, you know, you feel down about it. I feel like you were overly giving, very overly giving. And you have that, I feel like you're very overly giving, and I feel like you have that, you know, that sadness because you were doing that. I also feel that you wish you had the abundance that you need for the things that you want. Wow. Okay, so let's see what's going on with that. You have, for the hopes and fears, you do have the High Priestess here. The High Priestess talks about trusting your intuition, using your inner power to make decisions, to, you know, to follow your heart, to do things, you know, use your intuition more. You do have the Knight of Wands here for the, for what you need to do now. There's a lot of things that are going to change. There's a lot of fast movement here, but you need to be careful on how you're doing things. Really take it slow. Really don't rush into anything or be committed to anything. Okay, Scorpio. You also have the Six of Swords here, and for what you need to work on, and that's really leaving the drama behind, the obstacles behind. We'll see what the card is, why it's actually there in that position. And then you have the Hermit card for the outcome, and really need to start going within. really clearing your mind, thinking positive, going within, finding a mentor, finding a teacher, somebody who can help you and guide you. We'll see. All right, so wow. Okay, Scorpio. So take what resonates with you, Scorpio, and leave the rest. This is for Scorpio. Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio. Ace of Wands. Why is the Ace of Wands here? One more card. Wow, look at that. That is beautiful. Okay, so you are on this new path now. Okay, so just believe that everything's going to fall into place for you. Good things are coming. You know, the path is opening up for you, so it's nice. The path is clearing also. If you see her, wow, I've never seen that before, but that is nice. If you really see this card, she's holding sage in her hand, and when you sage your home, and you know, when you sage your home and the things that are around it, you know, it's clearing it. So here is a path that's clearing, you know, leaving the negative into positive. So it's good. You're going to have a lot of ideas. You're going to be very inspired. I like that. You're going to have clarity. You're going to have breakthroughs coming through also, because you also have the Ace of Swords here, which is beautiful. You're going to be very inspired. They want you to create something, okay, because the Three of Pentacles is here. The Three of Pentacles is talking about, you know, creating something, you know, really trying to create something, working with others, you know, having some kind of partnership also. I feel like you're very, you're a role model, and people look up to you and your ideas also. But I truly feel like there's some kind of partnership here. Wow, nice. That is a beautiful, nice beginning. There's also traveling here, finding your patience and being recognized for everything that you're doing. Then you have the Page of Wands. One more card. Wow, okay. Wow, nice. Okay, so you do have the Sun card, the Page of Wands. You know, the Page of Wands is talking about that change is coming through. You're on this really new path, so it's very nice. You know, really think positive about everything and be optimistic about it. Keep your faith and not give up. That there's miracles here. Okay, if you believe, it's going to come in. Okay, and they're already telling you it's here. You know, you just got to believe. You got to keep your faith, and that's very nice. The Sun is here, best card in the tarot deck. The sun is shining on you. You know, there's going to be happiness. You know, really believe that things are going to fall into place for you. Okay. And then you have the Nine of Pentacles here, and the Nine of Pentacles is talking about, you know, really, you're very independent. You know how to make the money. You know how to do things. You know, but you also need to trust yourself. Trust yourself. Believe in yourself. You know, really start living in the moment. You know, like, really start living life. Okay, like, don't take it for granted. You know, don't just sit there and work in day and night, because you know you need to really enjoy your life. Okay, because you need to be positive, be optimistic, have faith that everything's just going to work out for you, because it really is. All right, good for you, Scorpio. You do have a Six of Swords here, which is really nice. I'm sorry, the Five of Swords. I can't see the B on there. The Five of Swords is in the past, so we're going to leave that in the past. We do not want it near us. The frustration, the anger, the arguing, let's leave it there. Scorpio, good for you. And then you have the Six of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles. So, wow, yeah. So, so with the Six and Five of Pentacles, I feel like, you know, maybe there was overly giving, and it didn't have to be with finances. Maybe it's your time, your everything that you did. You know, you were putting so much effort in it, and you felt let down. Like, felt like not everything went your way. You know, I feel like at times that you overly give. You know, whether it's finances or yourself, you really overgive. And I truly do feel that somebody out there is really hoping for some kind of finances. And I feel like I feel like this is just temporary, and you will receive something, whoever that was for. Okay. So let's clarify this. Why is the Six of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles here? Wow. Okay, so so you do have the Seven of Swords here and the Seven of, oh, okay, wow, the Seven of Cups. So there was a lot of there was a decision that was made here. You know, there was, you felt betrayed, you felt like cheated, you felt like backstab. You know, and I feel like you're gonna have to make a decision very soon about that. Um, I feel like, you know, you really just move on from that, okay? Because you are going to be making decisions, but don't rush into any decisions, okay? Really take your time with it. Really be, really go within, really be objective, really be real with it, okay? Because there's a decision here that you're going to need to make. And I feel like you're going to be very, very strong. You know, you're very strong to overcome this, whatever it was, the betrayal, the, you know, the sneakiness, you know, somebody stealing from you, whatever it was. There's some kind of deceit here. So I would be very careful with your finances, especially with your finances. Okay. So, and be careful on who you trust, because if it sounds too good to be true, then don't do it. Okay. Really be careful, you guys, on that. Really be careful. I have the High Priestess here for the hopes and fears. And why is the High Priestess here? I'm a card. Nice. Wow. Good. So you do start off with the High Priestess card here. And High Priestess is saying that, you know, really use your inner power. Okay. Really trust the inner power that you have, which is your intuition. You know, really trust that gut feeling that you have. Okay. In everything that you're doing, you know, follow your heart, follow this feeling that you have, because you have that inner power in you. I feel like with the Emperor here, I feel like you're ready for anything that comes your way. I feel like you're gonna have that stability. I feel like you stand very strong. I feel like you are the leader. You are the leader. You have that leadership in you, and you are the leader. You know how to handle things. You're moving towards this 10 of Cups, which is towards happiness, towards being, you know, feeling happy again, not feeling, you know, down or, you know, anger. You're going to start feeling, you're moving towards this happiness, and it's very nice. Okay. So, you know, you're going to be happy about everything that's coming through. So it's good. It's very nice. Really stand your ground. Really be the leader that you are, Scorpio. Okay. Because you need to. And then you have the Knight of Wands up here. Oh, one more card. Wow, that one just flew out. All right. Okay, so they're asking you start off with the Knight of Wands here, and the Knight of Wands is saying, you know, don't be impulsive. Don't just jump onto things, you know, even if it sounds really good. Really trust your intuition, you guys. Follow your heart. Really make these decisions very carefully, okay? Because you need to. Be very focused. There's going to be a lot of change. There's going to be decisions that you need to make. They want you to be very focused. Don't be stubborn. You know, don't hold on to grudges. Don't hold on to the past. Don't hold on to anything like that. Let it go, because you need to. Okay? Because for some reason that clouds you a lot. You holding on to this anger, this frustration, okay? And you need to let that go. You're moving forward. You're on this new path. If you believe it will come in, it will. But really try to focus, okay? Because you have the King of Swords. See the truth in everything, whether it's, you know, the smallest thing to the biggest thing. You really see the truth before you start speaking. Okay, so speak your truth and see the truth in everything. You do have the Six of Swords here. And why is the Six of Swords here for Scorpio? One more card. Wow. Wow. Okay. That is nice. All right. So, I feel like you're definitely, for some of you guys, you could be leaving a job, because you do have the Eight of Swords. I mean, the Eight of Pentacles here. The Eight of Pentacles says, you know, you're working very hard towards something. Could also be a career that you could be leaving. But you're trying very hard. But okay, so let me start it over. So you do also have the Devil card here, Scorpio. Okay, and the Devil card is saying that, you know, there are patterns and habits that you are trying to break, and it's very good. Okay, you're working very hard on trying to change yourself, and it's very good. Continue to do that. Okay, don't fall back to old patterns. Don't go back to old habits. Okay. And I feel like you're working very hard on that. I feel like for some of you guys, you will be leaving a career or changing jobs. I also feel like for a lot of you guys also that there's going to be better times coming towards you. There could be promotion or higher pay also, but you're definitely leaving the drama behind. You're definitely leaving the a lot of stuff behind. You know, like the habits and patterns. So it's good, very nice, I like that. And then you have the Hermit card, and why is the Hermit here? Hermit card. Wow. So you're going through. You have the Hermit card, the Knight of Swords, and you have the Star card. With the Hermit card, they're asking you to really go within, okay, really clear your mind about when you're about to make these decisions or doing anything in general, you know, really clear your mind, okay, because you need that. You're going to have the clarity and all that, but you just also need to go within because you are looking for answers. Why they did this, who did this, and why you went through all that, you know, and it's like, it's still an ongoing thing that you want to know the answers from. You do have the Knight of Swords. You will find them, but you just need to go within, okay? Really go within. I feel like you're also going through a healing. You're going to start feeling better about things. Things are going to start falling into place for you. Remember that you are the leader, okay? Be the leader that you are, okay? They're asking you not to rush into anything, but really, really have patience for everything, okay? Because I do feel like there is success here. I feel like, you know, you're going to start feeling better. I also feel like there's a blessing trying to come in for you because you're leaving a lot of stuff behind and you're moving forward. You just got to really be careful on how you're doing things. Don't rush into anything, okay? Really have patience for everything that's going on. You know, even if you don't see it right away, keep your faith, you know, keep your faith that everything's going to fall into place because it will. Okay, you have a lot of good cards here. And really trust your intuition, Scorpio. Really trust your intuition, okay? And be the leader that you are. All right, so Scorpio, I hope you enjoyed this reading. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you next time. God bless.